Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with another video, and this video is brought to you in part by Chilling Pain, the next king of FOMO, by Chilling Rain. I'm telling you guys, it is so underrated, such a slept-on set. And I remember when this was literally like $80 a box. I remember buying it for $175, feeling so stupid. Bought a couple boxes, and it's like now it's $380, you know. It hovered at 300 for a while, and I was saying a lot to just buy it at 3. You're going to see this box jump up to the 7 to 8s, just like Fusion. If you don't think Chilling Rain and Fusion Strike are basically like the same fucking set, I don't even know what to tell you. Like, they're like literally like identical. Like, there's no difference. So if you're buying Fusion Strike, which right now, which I mean, I understand it's going to be 1,000, but like Chilling Rain will catch on it too. It's just as good. Like, don't sleep on, Chilling Rain at all, or Lost Origin. They're literally the next to take off, I mean, don't forget Evolving Skies, like it's still good, but for the price, I would just load up on Chilling, bro. Like you can't go wrong with it. It's, even at 380, it's not that bad. And yeah, so my gambling stream turned out pretty good last night. I finished with 380 actually. I stuck around, hit the good old slots, and yeah, doing well, fucking around. Anyway, so this video is brought to you by Money and Chilling Rain. And I have to be honest, if I could choose $380 or Chilling Rain, I would totally pick a Chilling Rain box. Anyway, that's what I have to say for this video. Surging Sparks is another good buy, but Twilight Masquerade is another good pickup. But I want to explain how bullish people are right now, like riding the train. And I mean, I don't blame them, and I want to be the knight in shining armor that says, hey, if you love Fusion Strike boxes for 700 plus, don't forget about this card. I mean, it's the cheapest it's ever been. It's like $12.50 right now. To chase it is almost impossible. I have a friend that got lucky as shit. Listen how dumb this is. This is how overrated fucking Sword and Shield already is. I mean, but it's how it works over time. But he opened up a booster box of Fusion, pulled the Gengar, got it graded, came back a 9, fresh out of a pack, and literally now the box is worth $750 to $800, and the Gengar in a 9 is worth like $6. So that's why opening sealed product never pays. So you may wonder, like, you have a ton of money, why don't you open up tons of boxes? This is why. It makes 0 sense. But I will say, don't sleep on the Gengar, the Blaziken, and the Giratina alt arts in PSA 10 condition. These cards are stunning arts. I know there's a good bit like that exist, but when you think about it, to chase these now, you have to pull it within 2 boxes of Fusion Strike. Really 1, but to get the PSA 10, you would have to, like, if you have 2 boxes of Fusion Strike, you're probably not even going to get it. But let's say you do, and then it'll probably be a 9. So chasing the 10 Gengar has become such an expensive chase, to where I think you'll see this card raise to like the $2,000, if not $3,000 mark. As much as everyone talks shit on the singles market. Now, and I don't blame people for not investing in the singles, though. Like, I totally get it. If that's not your thing and you're not confident in them, stay out of them, But in my opinion, they're good buys in PSA 10s in the current market prices. Or if you can find, raw copies that are perfect. But, yeah, I can't blame people for just investing in Silver Tempest instead when it's going to go up way more, Like, Silver Tempest will easily be $500 to $600 a box. So, yeah, why even buy a $1,200 Gengar? I totally understand it. You know what I mean? Like, you can buy 4 Silver Tempest or, 3 or 4 Chilling Rain booster boxes. 3 Chilling Rain boxes. And then they're just going to double anyway. I mean, yeah, I totally get it. But it kind of shows that any Pokemon position goes up. Like, even Fusion Strike. So Fusion Strike is like now $4,000 a case. Might even be more than that now. Either way, I was going to trade it for an X and Y base box that was originally $1,200, and it's crazy because the X and Y base box went up too, pretty much the same amount of money. So it's like, no matter what amount of money you invest in almost any sealed, it's probably going to double and triple no matter what over time. But I will say, like, yeah, just to pick the best sets is always in your best interest, to not like load up on Obsidian Flames. I mean, even though it's a good set to pick up, and it's going to do good, you know, same with like Temporal and stuff like that. But for the current prices, you're better off getting like main chase card sets like Twilight if you're going with Scarlet and Violet, Fusion, Chilling, Evolving, Brilliant. You know, these are the pickups. You know, like these are the sets that are going to do good. Silver Tempest, Astral Radiance. I mean, all of them. I mean, even the Machamp and Astral Radiance has surged. It was like a $60 card when I bought it. Now it's like $150 or something, you know, just raw. So, I mean, all these sets you're seeing go up. And another thing I would probably grab is these Jolteon Vaporeon boxes, you know, the premium collection boxes, just because there's not a lot of them around anymore. And I mean, yeah, some people are selling them for $210, but I mean, they're really good boxes. The art on them is incredible. And I think over time they're just going to do good. But, you know, yeah, that's why pretty much those are my recommendations. But yeah, don't sleep on the old arts in perfect condition. I mean, they're definitely still good pickups. But it's funny how all of you just like bitched and complained. You know, it shows how greedy the Pokemon market really is. That it's like all you guys want to do is bitch and complain, but take none of the risk. And it's always been like this. It's like everyone just wants this free tendies without risking their own money. And, you know, all they do is just bitch and complain. And it's like, well, everyone was bitching the past like 3 months. If you just locked down and invested in the shit you think's overpriced, like Chilling Rain and Silver Tempest, like you guys had the luckiest period to buy stuff, and instead you guys sat around, bitched and complained, and now it's more expensive. That's the reality of things. Like, that's what happens, you know? And that's why you'll pretty much never make money in this hobby or do anything productive in the hobby, because you're just too focused in this mindset of like, well, I should be able to buy it for MSRP forever. Like, Fusion should be, you know, $300 a booster box, $400 a booster box forever. It should just never go up, you know, and then it disappears off the market. And everyone's left scrambling like, oh, shit, I better grab it now. You know, instead of just buckling down, investing your own fucking money, and buying this stuff because you believe in it and care about it, you know? Like, instead of this just, damn, well, it's 700 now. Somebody better sell it to me for 400 or there's being a scalper. Like, that's not gonna fucking work for you, bro. Like, I hate to tell you. Like, you can sit around and complain and say people were scalping Chilling Rain at 380 and then it's $700 next month and you're like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not a good look, man. You know, it's just not a good look. Like, buy the shit you love and hold on to it and the shit you believe in. And Sword and Shield is that ticket. You know, like, I hate to tell everyone, it was such an easy play. It still is, like, not for much longer, but Chilling Rain, Battle Styles, fucking all of it. All of Sword and Shield was good. Just stay away from, like, Darkness Ablaze, but all of the old art sets of Sword and Shield are incredible, you know. They're beautiful boxes. I mean, even Battle Styles. Like, hold on. Let me get one of these guys out. It's still, like, a beautiful box. I mean, you can hate on it all you want. I mean, it's a Tyranitar set. Still a good box. Still is one up. Either way. Any way you look at it. You know? Like, look. Unbroken Bonds. Another one that everyone just complained about the prices. You know, complained about it being $500 a box. Now it's like $2,000. You know? And it doesn't even have that good of chase cards. And it's still that expensive. You don't think a set like Battle Styles has that kind of potential in 5 years? Just saying. I mean, I wouldn't, you know, grab Battle Styles. I'd say grab Chilling Rain, you know, or like any of the old art sets, Fusion. But I wouldn't say grab Fusion at this point. I would just say just grab Chilling Rain, bro. Like, literally, that's the fucking play. And Lost Origin. Those two sets at the current prices are still good grabs. Evolving Skies ETBs. I mean, you can't sleep on those. Even Evolving Skies booster boxes at 13, I mean, really aren't that terrible. You're going to see them hit like $2,000 anyway. I mean, if this set can hit $2,000, you don't think Evolving Skies can? Just throwing it out there, guys. Something to think about, some food for thought. Anyway, that's all we have for this video. And, yeah, we're out. Let's go party. Have a good one.